In there.
Hi, so I wanted to show you guys a few tips and tricks on throwing your own little birthday party. Since our channel is all about being thrifty, my older son's here making fun of me, and Grandma in the background.
You're not getting me in that, are you?
Yeah, probably. Anyway, my 16-year-old wanted 4 different types of wings for his birthday. We do a birthday dinner for every family member. What?
It's just crazy. He wants 4 different flavored wings.
Well, he likes wings, so that was the whole premise of everything, was the wings. So I'm also going to do seasoned fries. We have carrot sticks, celery sticks, and all that good stuff too. But the biggest part of it all is the wings. So rather than go out and spend a fortune on buying wings from a restaurant, I decided, because I'm so smart, to do it myself. So I figured out a little tip that I want to share with you guys that you may know and you may not know. If you're not a seasoned cook, you probably don't know this, but people say you can't really make wings in the crock pot because, especially frozen wings. So I bought the big bags of frozen wings. It was like $26 for the huge bag of frozen wings. So you put the wings in the crock pot, and what happens is, because they're frozen, they have a lot of water inside. So that water is going to come out in your sauce. So this is what it ends up looking like. And you can't feed everybody wings that look like that. Of course not. They got to be saucy and tasty. So let me show you one I've already done. So what you got to do basically is you got to take a saucepan and you got to pour the remnants. This is the hot wings that we're going to be working on. I pour all this into a saucepan, add a little bit of the sauce back in, even though it's kind of watery. Add some of that back in, but then you add cornstarch and you boil it, basically. You get it to, and we'll get there in a second. I've kind of got a mess here because I've already done 2 of them. These are the 2 I've already done. Just so you can see the difference. See, those look like real wings. They don't look like flooded with water wings, which is not what we want. So basically we're gonna take this, pour it in here. We're gonna add in some cornstarch. We're gonna add in a little extra sauce to thicken it up. And that way your wings come out like they're supposed to. And then at the end, if they still look a little watery, I'm gonna take them out, lay them on a cookie sheet, get a little bit of the sauce with the, what is this brush called? What's a little brush? A baster brush. And we're just gonna baste them and stick them in the oven for just a little while, just to get that sauce to really stick on. So the whole point of all of this is to get your sauciness back. So you don't want this. No, that's gross. Instead, you want this. Much better. So anyway, I'll do that really quickly, just kind of show you guys, and then we'll be done with this portion of the video. But part of being thrifty is I'll take everybody out to dinner and spend a fortune for birthday dinners. Do it yourself at home.
It's like $400 or so to feed
we fed
a
everybody
family of
somewhere,
wings.
Yeah, that would be expensive. So we're going to do it at home for a huge fraction of the cost. So anyway, we're going to take this, put it on the stovetop. We're going to turn it to boil, or high heat. We're going to add in some cornstarch, and this one, it's a lot of sauce. So I'm going to add quite a bit of cornstarch. Cornstarch really doesn't have any flavor. This sauce is going to override it all. So, and then I'm just going to whisk it until it boils. And I'm probably going to go ahead and add just a little bit of this in, just to give it a little thicker consistency. And then we'll dust it with that later, or baste it with that later. But basically, you're going to caramelize this. And, you know, if you're young and you don't know anything about cooking, which it took me years to learn all of these weird little things, you probably don't know that you need to do this. So just thought I'd share a little thrifty tip. So we put the chicken back in the pot because we're going to let it continue to cook until time for the party. But this way you'll be able to see the new consistency of the sauce. As you can see, it's much thicker. Now we'll let that finish cooking in that sauce without all that water consistency. And you'll have saucy wings instead of water wings.
You rock, Lala.
Thanks, honey.
This one is the bourbon pecan barbecue. This one is the mango habanero. That one is the red hot wings. This one is Tabasco. Taste. I want to get a reaction. Is it good? Too hot? It's not too hot? Good? Okay.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cole. Happy birthday to you. She said, wait, this is my job. So it's the day after the birthday party, and we just thought we'd do a little breakdown of how much cheaper it is to just do it yourself at home. So I kind of broke it all down. I'll give you guys those prices.
And by the way, it was a resounding success.
Yeah, the wings went very well. We actually had a lot of leftovers, though, that we ate on the next day. So you could probably do less than what we did. I always overfeed. I always have too much for a reason. I don't want anybody to leave hungry. So anyway, the wings ended up costing, with the sauce and the wings and everything, about $64.
Now, mind you, that was 80 wings.
Yeah, 80 wings. It was $64 to make the wings, which is a little pricey, but for me, for 11 people, no, that's not expensive. I did French fries, and I got the bags of fries at Aldi. They were like $2 a bag. Ended up being about $4.50. I used 2 bags. I also got vegetables at Aldi. I spent $6.25 for celery sticks. I mean, I cut up the celery. I got the whole pieces of celery. And carrot sticks, which I did make carrot sticks out of. I didn't use the little funky ones. Carrots. I actually made carrot sticks from carrots, peeled them and everything, because they taste better. They're crispier. They just taste better. So anyway, the vegetables cost $6.25. Cole requested brookies, which are brownie cookies.
That was his birthday cake. When you see us singing happy birthday to him, that was the brookies.
So I took those, and I did one big one for the base, and then I just used smaller ones.
Explain what brookies is to people that don't know.
I said brownie cookies.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, they're brownies with cookie dough in them. He specifically requested those. So I did make them, and then I had some white chocolate, and I have a chocolate mold. So I molded his name and 16, because it was his 16th birthday, and put it on the brookies with a couple of candles and a happy birthday thing. It came out really cute. Looked like, kind of like a cake, but it was, the brookies. But anyway, the brookies, to make them and everything, was only $8. I used boxes to make them. I was just a little specific on how long I let them cook so they'd be tender. I did forget one thing. I did throw in extra chocolate chips into them to give them that extra chocolatey. That was another $2 that will be added to this, because I did use a bag of chocolate chips also in the brookies. I got him a 1 and a 6 balloon and some stars, and I got those from Dollar Tree, and I spent $15 on balloons. But it was a nice balloon display. But the decor and everything, didn't cost a lot at all. We do birthday dinners pretty much every month. So I had tablecloths and stuff, that I use regularly. I have a birthday banner that we always put up. Always keep candles and extra birthday supplies on hand. So I really didn't have to buy any of that stuff. But if I did, I would have just gone to Dollar Tree for that. So it would have been cheap anyway. But I didn't have to buy napkins or plates or cups. We already had all of that. So I'm not including that in the price. Just because I always stock up when it's on sale or whatever. If I'm using regular plates and cups, I get those when they're on sale. If I'm using the decorative for like the ice cream and the ice cream, we had ice cream also. Ice cream
starts to add up.
Yeah, now it's adding up. But ice cream was $4 and whipped cream was $2. So what I did was put a brookie on the plate. I warmed all the brookies up before I served them, just to give them a little bit of heat. Put a scoop of ice cream on them with some whipped cream. They were really good. It almost tasted like when you go to Chili's and you order that skillet cookie or whatever, and they put, that's kind of what I was going after, and it really was pretty good. So anyway, I'm gonna add, I said brookies were $8, but I'm gonna add in the ice cream, so we'll make that $14. And then drinks, they had Dr. Pepper. Cole loves Dr. Pepper. They had Dr. Pepper on sale at Walgreens, 12 packs for $11.99. So I picked those up. So it was about a little over $12 for 12 packs of Dr. Pepper. We actually got the strawberry cream Dr. Pepper and then regular good Dr. Pepper also for people that did. But I couldn't believe that those were good.
So total?
So altogether, I came up with about $116.11. So to feed 11 people and have a birthday dinner, I didn't think that was bad at all.
If you were to get comparable hot wings, for example, with all the flavors at a restaurant, you're going to be paying over $2 a wing. Okay, and if you add in drinks, I mean, drinks are so expensive at restaurants now. It used to be like $1 something.
$4.
I think
It's
$3 something.
Like $3.95
almost $4.
usually.
Yeah, almost $4 per person.
I can get a case of drinks for $4.
I mean, times 11, that's $44 just in drinks.
Yeah.
And I think it's $180 for the wings. If you were to do that Chili's or Bennigan's type dessert or whatever that was, what does that cost?
Oh, it would have cost
like $7 or $8 for each person. Yeah. I mean, that will really add up. So if you were to do this, and you bring your own cake, for example, and you go to a restaurant, you're going to easily spend $300. I would imagine.
So we probably had a birthday dinner for half the cost.
Yeah. So when you're doing monthly kind of birthday,
we do this
celebrations,
just about every month. We have
up.
a birthday, and we always do a family birthday dinner for whoever in our family. And let's see, how many of us are there? There's 10 of us.
11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
There's 11
there
of us right now. There will be 12
when the new grandbabies.
So when you look at that, you got to average costing $120 a month, basically, is what it boils down to do a birthday dinner. So we have to budget it and make it work for everybody to come and have a good time, and that's our way to kind of spend time with our family. But it worked out really well.
Yeah, and if we can sell something that we get for $10, and make $150, that pays for a birthday celebration.
For a birthday dinner. Yeah.
So anyway, I hope that is helpful. Again, we don't always just do reselling and sourcing, but we are thrifters, and we look at ways where we don't cut quality, but we try to get quality for less.
Nothing wrong with being thrifty. No. I think we should all, in the economy we're living in, be conscious of where we're spending our money. And do our best to not take away from family fun or anything like that, but definitely find ways to do things a little less expensive.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of shocked when I hear about younger people. I think it's a thing now where they DoorDash meals to themselves as opposed to going to the grocery store or going through a drive-through or whatever. And on average, they're spending anywhere between $300 to $500 a month.
It's crazy.
Just on themselves.
One person.
Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. But anyway,
yeah,
that's a whole other discussion.
We can't live like that. We're thrifty people.
Yeah, so if you have any questions on how Jen did the wings, I think she was pretty thorough in the video. But, let us know what, kind of meals you prepare for celebrations, whether they're birthday or whatever, and how you do things.
We kind of let whoever's birthday it is, we always ask them, like, what would you like for your birthday dinner? Cole wanted wings and lots of different flavors.
Watermelon, too.
Oh, yeah, that. Watermelon, another $4. I cut it up myself. So it was actually $4.30 something at Aldi. So, yeah, there was another. So, okay, we're at $120.
Yeah.
I spent $120. But that's okay. That's still super, super cheap.
It's less than $11 a
but,
person.
sometimes, our kids will request burgers, or they'll request
pizza.
Lasagna or pizza or,
Pizza's the easiest because we don't make pizza.
Yeah,
we order.
But you know what? We do. We order from Domino's, and we have a code where we can get a large 3-topping pizza for $10.
You've seen that guy on
if you
TikTok or Instagram
and you want
or whatever.
The code, we'll put it in the description. All you got to do is when you do your online order, you put in this code under coupons, and you can put 3 toppings on a large pizza for I think it's $9.99 or right at $10. So we usually do that if one of them requests pizza. So we end up getting maybe 8 pizzas. I don't know. Did we get 8 last time? No, we didn't get that many. I think we get 5 pizzas for 10 people. Yeah. 11 people. Yeah, we usually get 5 pizzas. So that's $50, with tax, everything, tip. It's probably $60, $70. But still, So the wings was probably a little more expensive.
Oh, yeah.
No, not really.
Yeah, no, it was. And you were in the kitchen for a long time.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly where John ended the recording, but I did take them all out of the crock pot at the end, put them in the oven for a little while, and painted them with the sauce, repainted them with the sauce to give them the saucy taste. But everybody that came loved the wings and ate the wings.
My favorite was the mango habanero. It really was.
Yeah.
So, all right.
I
Well,
like the buffalo, which I don't normally like, but I
the regular old Frank's.
They had a little kick. They were good. Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, you have a good one.
And find lots of ways to save money.
Bye.
Bye.